Hello everybody, this is Tanaka Aviation, and this is Operation Goodwood 4.4 Japan. For my purchase, I am upgrading 2 militia, 1 in Okinawa and 1 in Formosa, and purchasing 4 infantry in Kaishu and 1 infantry in Rihi for a total of 19 IPP. For my tech rolls, I'll be going for jet fighters and heavy strategic bombers. Heavy strategic bombers will be blue, jets are red. And missed both those. And now for the Siam recruitment roll, since I keep forgetting that. Get a 1. That's a miss. Now for the attacks. First attack is a walk-on, 1 infantry from Japan, Kaishu, and the transport in P15 will move to p32 and unload the infantry in Nanking. Then another attack in Shantung, that's D that I've marked, is an infantry and a marine from Rihi on 1 transport, plus a heavy cruiser and a tactical bomber from P14. Or sorry, that tactical is from Formosa, not the carriers. And then in Hope, we have 2 infantry from Rihi on a transport from P14, plus 2 heavy cruisers for bombards. Then in Syrian, that's A, I have 4 infantry, a cavalry, a motorized infantry, a mountain infantry, 2 fighters, and a tactical attacking. All those are from Rihi, and then the 3 planes are from the carriers in P14. Then the C group will be attacking Biping with 2 marines on the transport, plus an artillery, 5 infantry, 1 fighter from Formosa, and 2 bombards from the 2 battleships in P14. And then the last attack will have 3 marines and 1 infantry from Rihi on a transport, and then 2 marines will be on the 2 destroyers. And then we'll have a fighter and a tactical from Formosa, as well as a heavy cruiser and a battle cruiser from P14 for bombards. Ooh, that's a mouthful. Okay, we'll start in Hope. So we have 2 infantry and 2 heavy cruisers. So first for the heavy cruisers, see if we can get them with first strike. Need 2s, and there's a hit. So we take that, no loss to us. And then, or sorry, that was Hope, wasn't it? Yeah, I just went to the wrong spot, whoops. I meant Hope and rolled something else. Just gotta find that infantry I threw. 1 second. Okay, now for the Shantung attack. That is, where did I mess up? Okay, anyways, that's a marine, an infantry, and a tactical from Formosa with 1 bombard will be attacking. Sorry if I mixed up anything, it's so confusing. Okay, here's the heavy cruiser. A miss. And then infantry and marine. The infantry's white, the marine's this purple-blue. And we got one hit. So we'll see if the infantry can get us back or not. And he missed. So we take Shangtung, no loss, with a marine and an infantry and a tactical bomber. Okay, and now in Hunan, we have 3 marines and infantry, the battle cruiser and heavy cruiser, plus a fighter and bomber, or a tactical bomber. So first for the bombards. Orange is heavy cruiser, and the other one's the battle cruiser. Both those miss. Now the fighter and attack. So the tactical gets a hit. And then 3 marines. All those miss. And an infantry. He missed as well. It's just 1 hit so far in Hunan. Now Chinese return fire. And they both miss. So there's just 1 infantry left in Hunan at the moment. We will continue the attack. Roll for the tactical, see if you can get him. Miss. A fighter. And you got him. See if the Japanese can get a lucky hit. Nope. So we take Hunan, no loss again. So that's taken with 3 marines and an infantry and a fighter and a tactical. Then we have an attack in Syrian. We're going to do that before beeping so we can try and get the surrounding bonus. We have 4 infantry, a mountain infantry, motorized, and a cavalry, and then 2 fighters and a tactical. So first, the fighters and the tactical. That's 2 hits. And then 4 infantry. And these guys are all at 1 because of the mountain territory. All those miss. Now, a motorized and a cavalry at 2. Both miss. And then a mountain infantry at 2. Miss again. So that's just, I think I said 2 hits. Yep. Then the return fire. It's got 2 militia, 2 infantry, and a cavalry. So 2 at 2, 1 at 3, and 2 at 4. So that's 2 hits for the militia. Lucky there. I'm going to take off 2 militia for him. So he's got 2 infantry and a cavalry left. And I'm going to continue the attack. So we'll go with 2 infantry at 1. Both miss. Cavalry and a motorized at 2. Sorry, that motorized is actually at 1. I was thinking mechanized. I'm just going to re-roll those because... So that's the motorized, that's the cavalry at 2. Both miss. And 2 fighters. 1 hit. And a tactical at 7. And he missed, so there's still 2 infantry left right now. Now returning fire. We have 2 infantry and a cavalry. So 1 more hit against me. Gonna continue the attack. So a mountain and an infantry. The infantry is white. Both miss. A motorized, it's the yellow, and the cavalry is at 2. Both miss. 2 fighters. And there's 1 hit. Let's see if the tactical can seal the deal. Nope. So there's still 1 infantry left for another round. The Chinese return fire. They get another hit. It's my last normal infantry. We will press the attack. So cavalry at 2. Missed. A motorized at 1 and a cavalry at 2. And the cavalry got him. Now return fire for the Chinese. That's a miss. So we take Syrian with a mountain, a motorized, and a cavalry, plus 2 fighters and attack. And now, the last attack in B-Ping. We have 2 battleships for bombards, 2 marines, an artillery, a fighter, and 5 infantry. First for the bombards. These are at 3. There's 1 hit. Now there's just 2 infantry left. The artillery will fire at 3. Missed. 2 marines at 2. There's 1 hit. And then a boosted infantry. So this guy's at 3. He missed. And 4 regular infantry. And there's 2 more hits. So we take B-Ping. Let's see what the 2 remaining infantry get. 2 hits. Lucky them. Okay, well, we'll lose 2 marines. So we got them for. So we take B-Ping with 5 infantry, an artillery, and a fighter. Okay, I'm just going to get some roundels real quick. Japan will move up. A lot of income this turn. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 10. Just gonna grab a couple chips for the Marines there. So Japan moves up 10, and the KMT move down 6. So Japan is at 26 now, and KMT are at 0. Okay. Now, for the non-combat, we are going to move the coastal subs from P41 into P50, and 3 subs and 1 destroyer from P14 move down to P50 as well. Just figuring out what I moved down to Hunan. 2 transports. Some heavy cruisers. I believe I had 2. If I'm mistaken, please correct me. And everything else just stayed in P14. That's when they unloaded from. Okay, and the only other non-combat will be Eastern Manchuria infantry will move to Rihi. And then, or I guess I gotta land planes. So the fighter and the tactical in Hunan move back to Formosa. And the tactical in Shangtung will move you'll land in P14 on a carrier. That's his last move. And the fighter in Biping will land in Rihi with his remaining move. And the 2 fighters and the tactical in Syrian. 2 of the fighters will move back to P14. The tactical will land in Rihi. Okay. Now, to place the build, 4 infantry into Kaishu, 1 infantry in Rihi, and a militia upgrade in Okinawa, as well as Formosa. And then, for unit disposition, in Rihi, there are 2 infantry, a fighter, and a tactical bomber. In Syrian, there's a mountain infantry, a cavalry, and a motorized infantry. In Biping, there are 5 infantry and 1 artillery. In Hopei, there are 2 infantry. In Shentang, there's a marine and an infantry. In Nanking, there's 1 infantry. And And in Hunan, there are 3 Marines and 1 infantry. And Formosa has an infantry, a fighter, and a tactical bomber. P32 has 2 heavy cruisers and 2 transports. If there's supposed to be an extra cruiser there, let me know. I'm going to check this video again just to double check. And the rest of the ships are all in P14. So that would be 3 transports, 2 destroyers, floppy, 2 light cruisers, a battle cruiser, 2 heavy cruisers, 2 battleships, a light carrier with a tactical, a heavy cruiser, a light aircraft carrier, with a tactical on it, and a fleet carrier with 2 fighters on it. Okay. And now for the Chinese joining either the KMT or the CCP. Just gonna double check. I think it's 6 or lower is CCP, and 7 or higher is KMT, if I'm not mistaken.